For Hype Plus News, I'm Symphony Thompson. The trial of Jonathan Majors continues as he showed up to court on Tuesday along with his new girlfriend, Megan Good, who has stood by his side each time. Majors is accused of assaulting ex-girlfriend Grace Jabari on March 25th after allegedly grabbing his phone when he received a message from another woman that read, "Wish I was kissing you," ABC News reports. The same source also says that Jabari requested to see the messages and grabbed his phone, which led to a scuffle. "I just felt like he was twisting my arm and my hand and was trying to make me feel pain. I had a lot of pain, but my emotional state was only thinking about the infidelity. I was just thinking, who is this girl?" Majors has denied the accusations and claims she was the aggressor. During the opening statements, defense attorney Priya Chaudhry said Jabari came out unscathed and unhurt, while Majors was left blooded. Now, according to Variety, Jabari broke down in tears several times during her testimony in regards to her former relationship with Majors. During the trial, Jabari testified that during the 2 years they were together, Majors would become volatile and controlling, and he would threaten suicide after fighting. The same source says that an audio recording from September 2022 played during the domestic assault trial. There, Majors described himself as a great man and demanded Jabari behave like Coretta King or Michelle Obama. "I'm a great man, a great man. I do great things for my culture and for the world. The woman that supports me needs to be a great woman. 2 nights ago, you did not do that, which took away from the plan." Now, this would cause users online to react, with one user saying, "The fact that I'm 100% certain Jonathan Majors was dressed like a sharecropper when he demanded his white woman to be more like Michelle and Coretta makes it so much funnier to me." Another user would also comment, "Heard the full recording from Jonathan Majors' Coretta King comment, and there's nothing wrong with what he said, but asking that from a white woman is insane. Should have said Jackie Kennedy." Jabari's testimony is expected to continue Wednesday, December the 6th. Now, if you remember, Majors was originally arrested back in March and faces 3 charges of misdemeanor assault and aggravated harassment. Majors has pleaded not guilty and faces up to a year in prison if convicted. On Tuesday's testimony, Jabari said the two met in August of 2021 on set of Marvel's Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. There, Jabari worked as a movement coach for the film, where Majors had the star role. "He was really kind and loving. He told me he loved me very early on, which was overwhelming, but I loved it, and I loved him. He wrote me poetry I felt very loved and cared for and seen." According to Jabari, soon there was a change in the relationship in the way that he treated her. Jabari alleges that Majors yelled at her for bringing up a former boyfriend, didn't speak to her because she went to a music festival, and allegedly threw glass candles at her head. After fights, Jabari alleges that Majors would call himself a monster and make threats of suicide. "I pleaded with him so that he wouldn't do that. He would say, 'It's in place, it's in motion.' I'd say, 'You can't do that. What about your mother? What about your daughter?' I would intend to make him feel safe and loved and secure, and he would receive that." Jabari's testimony continued. "I felt like I had to keep a lot of secrets from everyone. I felt very isolated. It was confusing. I felt scared of him, but quite dependent on him. I just felt like I was existing in his world. I had low self-esteem. I lost a lot of weight. I felt incompetent and dependent on him. He was the only one who knew what went on." But what do you guys think of the latest updates in Jonathan Majors' trial? Let us know in the comments below. Stay up to date with the latest news and comedy by subscribing here to our YouTube channel, follow Comedy Hype across all social media, and look out for original content on our new streaming service. For Hype Plus News, I'm Symphony Thompson.